Hello, how do I sound? How do I sound? Do I have any watchers on YouTube right now that can tell me if I can actually just test this myself, actually? Thanks to the resub, Corn Mazed. Oh, it didn't save over my Twitch alerts box. I will have to fix that in future. Also, my thing is spazzing out like really hard. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Hooray! Yay! I'm a little quiet, I think. Very carefully raise this a little. Blah, blah, blah. Gotta be careful, because if I make it too loud, then it gets like really loud. Anyway, let's listen to the... Okay, great. I am connected. Vertical elk should have the music going through. Yes, it does. Okay, great. And then horizontal elk should not have music going through. Also, I just realized that the YouTube chat's not getting pushed through. Sorry, a little bit of technical difficulties to start off the stream. Okay, good. Yo, Jared. Hang on, guys. I have to troubleshoot a small issue where I'm not receiving Twitch chat, or YouTube chat, rather. You know what? Signing into my Google account on my chat previewer would probably help. Can I get a message from YouTube chat? Specifically the horizontal stream. Sorry, vertical. Vertical stream, you are SOL. You do not get previewed, I don't think. Yep, I'm getting YouTube chat now. We're fully set and ready to go after this ad break. Sorry, Twitch. I'm giving you an ad blast. Oh, I'm getting Discord pings. There we go. Twitch.tv. Creator dashboard. Stream manager. Aha, I can have so many tabs open at once. Get 3-minute ad blasted. Okay, alerts box should be running, which is weird. It isn't. But let's turn on our Firefox window and let's play the Spellify. Oh, I have a cube title on? Why? That's not what I mean. Stream manager. Terrible, terrible. This is weekly deck reviews. Weekly. You gotta put the e-boy in there and the deer emoji or else people don't click on the stream. There you go. Is that updated for you all on twitch.tv? Great. We have a creature. Vigilan. Nope. Trample. If this if it's one creature type and it's fucking gigantic. Jesus. It's not dinosaur. Dinosaur. At if this is no. Is trample. This is like Genesis. No, Genesis is too short. Oh, this is a Brawn. As long as Brawn is in your graveyard and you control a forest, creatures have trample, and then it's a trample incarnation, the fucking long-ass creature type. Something, something. D-O-U-B-L. Nope, not double strike. First strike. F-I-R-S-T. S-T-R-I-K-E. This is interesting. When this creature, E-N-T-E-R-S, put to... First strike with an enters ability. Put to we'll have to come back around to this one, because I believe the ad break's almost over. It is. Great. Yay, I love signing in on stream. Hijack my account, I dare you. Okay. Do we have Jalen? Oh, we don't have Jalen. They won't be present. So carry on without me. I'll make sure to catch the VOD. I just realized. It's the elk card. Kate Sith, Fortune Teller. At the beginning of combat, your turn, scry one, then exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. When you exile a card this way, target creature you control gets +X/+O until end of turn, where X is that card's mana value. Why are we running Miracles? Let's read the blurb. The deck aims to use top deck manipulation to maximize the commander's pump, always ensuring I have the highest card on top. In practice, though, the draws and gameplay feel too clunky. I have a total budget of $100, but I'd like to avoid game changers. I really want the list to be to make the most use of the combat pump as possible. I want to feel in control about what's on top of the deck. Okay. Scry one, then... Okay, then you pump a creature. Well, $100, as in $100 of upgrades, is good. So I see we already have the Brainstone. And listen, Mono Red does not get a lot of good top deck manipulation. So I'm afraid you're going to have to bite the bullet. This is going to be most of the budget. Scroll Rack is just like, let's go. Like, this is the best $20 you're ever going to spend in your life. I do like what you're doing throughout this deck, which is... I don't think you need Senseis. I think Senseis is like definitely good in this deck. I don't know if you need to drop another 40 for Senseis. Like if I had to spend a big amount of money on one thing, it's going to be on the Scroll Rack. Like the Scroll Rack is the first priority in my mind. Because of this, I kind of want more shuffle effects in the list. Like, I don't know if I think this is too expensive, and it's on a tap land. Scry one, then you reveal. It's a basic land card put on the battlefield tap. That's a cool card. I didn't realize that existed. I'm normally just used to terrain generator. Shuffle your library. That's funny. Target creature can't be blocked. Yeah, we could go Lantern. We could indeed go Lantern. Rogue's Passage. I'm sorry. I'm a bad person. This is all I can think about. This is all I can think about. Infect Blast! I put Ulamog on top of my library. I kill you! All I can think about. It's the only thing on my mind. I think you also run, on top of this, you run the Expedition map. I don't like Reforge the Soul. Like, I get it. It's funny, Miracle. If you're going to run a Miracle in mono red, run Bonfire. I don't really like wheeling my opponents. I do like how high mana value this deck is, and it really does make me want to play a Combusted Gear Hulk. Combustible. There you go. Combustible Gear Hulk. Oh, it's already in. I'm blind. My fault. My fault. I don't know if I like Mystic Forge and 22 artifact decks. I get it manipulates the top deck. I don't think... Okay, I'm going to take out Rage Reflection. And I'm going to put in mana value 4, type Astartes. I think it's Chaos Terminator Lord or Dark Apostle. Yeah. I like this a lot more. What does this card do? Chaos Terminator Lord says, beginning of combat, you give a creature double strike. And until end of turn. This is better than Berserker's Onslaught because we're only pumping one creature, I think is the main gist of this deck. Which means we don't need double strike on everything. We need double strike on the big fuck that kills you. Right? It's not quite Duelist Heritage, but it is in fact fine. God, there's no way we're this desperate for, like, giant fucks, are we? Suchich Cave Guard. Like, I feel like we can get some better fatties in here. We're in mono red. There's, like, a lot of big monsters. I think 9 is a major breakpoint, and I would like to maintain that. Extra combats is also very interesting with this commander, isn't it? Does it have Treasonous Ogre in it? Is it cumulative with the commander's ability? Yeah, no, beginning of combat on your turn. So if you go extra combat, extra combat, extra combat, like it gets a little stupid. I don't know if I like Crystal Ball. I don't like cards that are just like this scries. I'd rather run Goblin Engie. I don't know, because Goblin Engineer presents an issue where we need to move a lot more into artifacts if we want to become a little more viable in that department. Which then justifies the Mystic Forge. So I think I am fine just going slightly more into artifacts. I don't think I like Rising of the Day. I don't think this deck needs haste. Because you can just play a creature, and then this can pump anything. Target creature you control. So yeah, just play those creatures first, and then play Kate after. You don't have to haste anything. Like, haste should just be a non-starter here, I feel. And if you really want to haste stuff, let's just Arena of Glory. We have a $100 budget. We're only like maybe 25 in at worst. Like, Arena of Glory is very worth it since I added that Urza's Cave and the Expedition map and the, like, we can just get haste this way, and it's actually very unintrusive. Okay. So, mana value is 9. I like Artisan of Kozilek. Why not? Why not? Paragast. Ooh. That seems fun. I am thinking about Portal to Phyrexia. It is just a pricey card. I think my main issue with Lantern of Insight is, like, kind of just hard to manipulate the top deck with any realism. I mean, that's just fixed with, like, a fetch land or two, I guess. Like, the first Fabled Passage is probably just right. Lantern of Insight. Sure. Lol. If we're going to run one Miracle, it's going to be this one. What does this deck do? I'm late. It kills people. Hmm. Oh, isn't Experimental Frenzy, like, perfect for this deck? You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may play the top card of your library. You can't play cards from your hand. Because we're exile based. And you can just, like, cast spells off the top. So maybe we go to more MDFCs. Fling. Untapped, untapped. Untapped. That's another 10. So we're around $40 upgrades now. Okay, great. Let's try this out. I think we want more ramp that shuffles. We could go, like, up indestructible lands and, like, target our own self with a Sundering Eruption kind of deal. But let's try this out right now. Soul Ring, yay. Yay, Thran Dynamo. All right. Beginning of combat. Scry 1. Then exile the top card of your library. +1/+0. Play this for turn. Dink. Pass. We hold up Chaos Warp. Oh, we don't have to remove anything. Expedition map. Urza's Cave. Or, no, just go directly for Inkmoth. Next turn. Inkmoth Nexus. Then you go pay 1. Move to combat. Scry 1. Lantern of Insight to bottom, I think. Then exile the top card. +0/+0 on Inkmoth. Let's go. Pew. One, two, three, four. Charred Foyer. We exile that under this. And then we draw this. And this is where we go Urza's Cave. Inkmoth Nexus activated. Combat Scry 1. Bottom. Exile this. Return the favor. It gets +2/+0. Okay, we seem to have encountered some sort of issue. I think I'm going to go off the Gilded Lotus. I don't like Bolt Bend not being naturally on just our commander. I think Untimely Malfunction is probably better. And then let's go down like Swiftfoot Boots. And go up Wayfarers. Bobble. I just kind of like having like shuffle ramp. Type. Land. Oh, Scry. I know we have Zalfiran Void. Crystal Grotto. Path of Ancestry. I don't know about that actually. Surveil. Just like a density of lands that just enter and let you like cheat. Seems pretty good. There's one thing I like, it's cheating. Yeah, Sun Eruption's right here. Alright, let's play test this now. Ooh. Random Scryfall card. Liliana, Heretical Healer. Player discards a card. This card's pretty sweet. Imagine playing this on 3 and then turn 4 you go like Accursed Marauder. Everyone sacks a creature. -2, Accursed Marauder. And then you have a 2/2 zombie left over at the end of all that. And then you start going to +1 town. Oh, sorry, Helios. It's all good. Don't ever gotta apologize for going to bed or whatever. I don't know if I like Strionic, but Brainstone, here we go. Mad Blind Mountains. Maybe we actually play this Strionic on curve. Strionic. Whoops, this is not Shatter Skull Smashing. Haha. Okay, now this is tapped. No. Ugh. Okay, scry 1. Top. Kate. Next turn. Scroll rack. Okay, that's very interesting. Scrack. Exile Ulamog. Pathraiser of Ulamog. Move to combat. Oh, we draw 2 before we do that. Haha. Okay. Mountain. Then we move main phase. Beginning of combat. Dink, dink. Copy this activated ability, or this triggered ability. Lethal commander damage. Okay, I'm sorry for talking shit about Strionic. That was pretty good. Like, we have just killed someone on turn 5. All right. I think this is good to go. This person's not here, but what I'll do is I'll make a new text document on my desktop. And I will paste these in the description of the YouTube video. So that way people can access them because they are unlisted. But thank you for getting this deck review. The deck seems to be pretty cool. I like all the ramp. I like the top end. So like I like the ramp in this deck specifically because it gives a backup plan to the commander not being able to kill people. And then of course it's just really fun to like dome people up like with top deck manipulation, especially in a color like mono red that doesn't get a lot of it. Cards to consider: Goblin Engineer, Goblin Welder. It's kind of Goblin Engineer especially because it's really cool to tutor up the skull rack and then just like sack a treasure token or an ornithopter and then get it back. All right, next up is Yordle Boy. Do we have Yordle Boy? It does not seem like we have Yordle Boy, and they're not like, oh, you are here. Yeah, you can push you back. It's fine. Next up is Henry. Look at Spike Shot Elder. This is fine. I wouldn't say it's kind of cracked. It's a lot of mana. Oh, Tomb. Nice. Free deck review. Do we have Henry? If not Tomb, I'll just ask you to post your deck link now. I think Baylen budget would be okay. Great Cthulhu. Thank you for the prime sub. We're just waiting on Tomb to deliver deck list, and when we do that, mentions choose. Mentions block. Mentions counter. Woof, that's a good one. Green mana value 5 mentions choose. Green mana value 5 mentions block. Mentions counter. Well, this is Nissa who shakes it. Great, Tomb. Thank you. If you want to leave a blurb or anything, if there's anything special going on, or if this is just like a Baylen token landfall. Okay. I was about to say let's read the blurb, but there is none. So yeah, Baylen just does everything. I do not like Chocobo Racetrack. Like, much at all. 5 mana. Ugh. Yeah, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. I like use social engineering because of the flexibility. And you just have, like, I would rather pay 5 mana for Maha or 5 mana for Elfsworn Giant, you know? So I like the number of lands we're running, but I think we can run more. Specifically in the form of Traverse the Uvenwald. I think this is just like, we need like consistency glue. And I like that in the form of the green self-mill package for lands quite significantly, in fact, because then you also get the ability to Splendid Wreck, which is just fucking stupid. Splendid Wreck. Come on. Hang on. Let's just sort by price. I'm going to cut the priciest cards that are just like probably not worthwhile. I don't think Harrows are that good. I don't think Settle the Wreckage is kind of funny because you have multiple token generators. I kind of like that. Path I'm like notoriously low on. Lotus Cobra is a requirement. Jesus, that's so pricey. I don't know if I like Admonition Angel. Okay. Back to sorting my mana value. So. The Perilous Four Ways is fun. That's really clever and silly. So, what do I want to add? Phylath. We have a lot of basics. So this is just another Avenger of Zendikar. This is a deck that should probably be running the silly landscape. Not Mirror Landscape. Am I stupid? Evolving Wilds and Shifting Woodland is what I'm thinking of. It's not Shifting Woodland. What's the other Evolving Wilds called? No, not Myriad Landscape. The other Evolving Wilds. Terramorphic Expanse. Thank you. I like these. These are fine. Like, let's just, you can bank these. Fabled Passage is too expensive. We're trying to shoot for budget. I don't want to put any card in here that's like more than $1. Analyze the pollen. Traverse the Uvenwald. Malevolent Rumble. Ugh. No. That's fun. What do we feel about Winding Way? Basic land put into play. Target creature, no. Okay, let's go up. More versatile removal. I think generous gift. Yeah, it searches for a land, but you can get a basic. So it's land cycling. Or you can get any creature. So you can just get Avengers Zendikar. Harvest season. So we're going wide with tokens. Harvest season's already in. Beautiful. Bushwhack is fine. Here. I think I just prefer to have actual lands. Not Field of Ruin. Demolition Field, yeah. Oof. Sneezy. Okay, so now Cleansing Wildfire. Big fan. And then I think like a the 5 mana spell, Escape to the Wilds. I'm a big fan of. Huge fan. Okay, I think this is about good to go. Let's see how we feel about it though. Still another hand. Playtest. Draw. Forest. Or Myriad Landscape turn 1. Next turn. Forest. Springheart. Next turn. Mountain. Token. Snake. Or it's insect, rather. Pass. 1, 2. Sack Myriad Landscape. We're going to get 2 planes, which lets us cast Settle the Wreckage from our hand. Alright, we get 2 insects. Insect attack! Paramorphic Expanse. Get a 1/1 insect. Sack Terramorphic Expanse. Get Mountain. Get another insect. Baylen the Buddy. Wait, no, these enter untapped. Put them into play, yeah. So we don't want to get a plan. So we want to get Mountain Forest. Then we go 1, 2, 3, Baylen. Draw 2. Preacher. Here we get Peregrine Took. Peregrine Took. Promising Vein. Dink. Oh, insect entered. I also get a food. And this is like actually like so unoptimal too, because we could have done like some Baylen bullshit this turn as well. Or let's not sack here. Let's just go 1, 2, 3. Dire Strain Rampage on Forest. Get Forest. Mountain. Two more insects. 2 more food. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll draw 4, 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we're going to sack these 2 Peregrine Took. And then next turn. Okay, so I believe we win this turn. 1, 2, 3. Wefstalker Ardent. Whenever another artifact or creature enters, our opponents explode. And then you go... One, two, three, four. Okay, we tap for the Wefstalker like that. I see. So we go Wefstalker Ardent. If you win this turn, why not warp it? You are correct. Give this user a true. So this is warped into play. And then you go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So Wildfire Awakener. We get 5 of these elementals. That's 6 pings. And then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you go, sorry, 10. And then you go, settle the wreckage, target yourself. And you get 10 basics into play. And that makes 10 Nantuko insects. Which is 10 more damage from Wefstalker Ardent. Oh, actually, if you don't attack with Peregrine Took, you only get 9. You get even more damage, right? Those yeah, you get double. You get 18. Yeah, probably, but like I'm not gonna just be efficient. There's like no reason to. It's just like let's just win. It's still 18 damage. Pretty brokey. If you get Baylen around, you tap all these for mana, you Eldritch Evolution, you do something stupid. I don't know. Like this deck's that's turn 6, chat. Like this deck's fine. You're good. Great, thank you. So do we have Henry here with us? All right, great. I imagine you are Teletubby Gang. Okay. So, my game plan is to control everyone into killing each other or Uno reverse them when they try to kill me. Ink Shields. Okay. Control is accomplished through threats of spite. The deck is 90% spite cards. If that doesn't work, I have a big backup plan of getting Ramos really big. Ideally, the deck's power scales with the power of the table. No restrictions other than game changers because they create more variance. Okay. It's not that I'm trying to fix it. It performs well. I'm just looking to find more evil and spiteful cards, which is why I'm asking you and not Malt. Though advice in the deck in general is also wanted. Okay, great. I'm glad I've cultivated this audience. All right. I have one simple change. And that's, I see a Cruel Entertainment, you need to run Wishclaw. That's just, you need to run the Wishclaw Talisman. Okay, great, it's already in. You're beautiful, you know what's up. In that case, I do want a Worst Fears. If we're casting Cruel Entertainment consistently, we're also consistently casting War Spheres, and you should just be doing both. It's all the way down here, that's why I didn't see it. Dude, this sucks. Come on. Grow up. I mean, the rest of this is just good removal. All right, let's land count 41. Let's play it. Xander's Lounge. Sega Triumph. Nah, we won't chalk it. All right, this curve is disturbing to me. Keen Duelist. If you have a giant fuck you curve, you run a giant fuck you nuke maker. I don't think we need Tainted Strike. I think once Ramos gets big enough, Ramos is big enough and kills people. Like, let's not worry about Infect. If Ramos has 10 power, you kill people in 2 swings instead of 1. The horror. Oh no. Tainted Strikes for other people's creatures. Ah. Sky Shadow, are you implying that we won't have 1 instant or sorcery in hand, or like 1 spell in hand to give him another +1/+1 counter? Because I think that's absurd. Sure, we can keep Tainted Strike. Okay, that's annoying as fuck, and it's just infinitely worse than Nevermore. Just play Nevermore. If you really want that effect. Or Meddling Mage, even better. This is 2 colors for your commander. It's 1 mana cheaper, because you don't have to activate it. And it stops it from being cast. But Declaration, it's not more mean than a Nevermore. In fact, it's worse than a Nevermore. Declaration of Not, if you name Emrakul the World anew, or like Emrakul the, like whatever, the mind control one, the Promised End, they don't get the cast trigger. A streamer, there's counterplay. This is the creature instead of an enchantment. Yeah, I know, yeah, whatever. Like, and Meddling Mage doesn't die to Bane of Progress. Like, I don't know, man. Yes, yeah, it dies to more things. Who cares? Grow up. Streamer! They're gonna remove your creature! Go away. How about that? Directly in the gay baby jail. I was agreeing with you, I guess. Types and tags? I think I don't like the silences. I like Orm's Chant. I do not like silence. Yeah, I mean, streamer, I put my card draw in the card draw tag. They're funnily named. I always like when they're funnily named, but that's about all the value I get out of them. I am a big fan of Maestro's Charm. If we're talking charms, we're talking spiteful charms. Like Esper Charm's already here. Let's just run a Brain Surge. Brain Surge. Hi. Draw 4. Put 2 cards on top. Okay, I'll put Worst Fears on top of my library. Oh, upkeep. I reveal Worst Fears. Take 8. No. Sure. All right, River's Rebuke to bottom. Tapland. Wishclaw. This Hippocramp is breaking waves. Okay. Pass, I guess. Miss land drop. Sucks. Ugh. That isn't even your fault. It's just how the cookie crumbles. Cast this to literally just draw a card. We draw the worst possible land. 1, 2, 3, 4. This sucks, man. I don't know what else to say. We miss a land drop. We desperately need a land. Great news. Let's draw a land that basically isn't one in the form of Rainbow Veil. It is silly, yes. I'm not cutting it from your deck or anything. It's definitely funny. I think Take the Bait is going to serve you better than a comeuppance. Prevent all combat damage. No, go away. I think if you want to like political around like perch protection is like what you're looking for. Just like, here, have an extra turn. I'll make a bunch of birds. Have fun, pal. Okay, good's a strong word. It would be funny. No, it's not a target. Is it? Has this been eroded? I want to know what I mean. Nope, it doesn't. This is a mana ability. You're fine. Yeah, your land count is 40. But that's just fine. Okay, I'm not feeling Righteous Aura. I'm sorry. I know some people really love that card, but I can't feel it. So if I try them. Starting town. Based Brain Surge, by the way. Command Tower, Watery Grave. Temple Garden. Dink, dink. Oh, Farseek. Okay, we don't run Surveillance. Type Swamp. Just get Xander's Lounge. Next turn. Dink, Watery Grave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alania. And we hold up 1 white when someone goes, oh, remove your creature. You go, phase your creature out, fucker. And also phase out mine. Sea of Clouds. You can. It's fucking sick, right? I think I'd just pass here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would actually just play the ley line out. Then you pass. Then you go 1, 2, 3. Arachnogenesis twice. Oh, you attacked with 3 creatures. I get 6 spiders. Training center. Lol. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wilderness wreck. I now get to play Magic forever. Or, well, hang on. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Untap. 5, 6. Ramos. Pass. Here, you can have 2 spiders. I will take your 2 best creatures, and I'll put a counter on Ramos. Let's actually just cycle this. Let's actually just cycle this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, on my end step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Worst fears. We could have left up a couple mana. Target you. Target you. You draw a card. And then, yeah, you're like farming people. You get double worst fears. Like, come on. All right, this seems to be doing the thing. Here you go. Yeah, you can cast a spell in instant or a spell with flash by tapping your mana, and then if you don't have enough mana, like this was the whole conduit of the expansion explosion deck in standard, is you'd have multiple wilderness reclamations, and then you would untap all your lands, and then you tap them all, and then you untap all your lands to the second wilderness reclamation, tap them all, and then you cast a huge explosion at instant speed, which is basically just a fireball that also drew you cards. That was a combo, like standard combo-ish deck. All right, great. But thank you, Henry. Yeah, I think this is good to go. It's pretty fun. Cards to think about. Maybe Teferi. Not 3 mana Teferi. Teferi Mage of Zalfir. Just like giving your creatures flash. Oh, it's only creatures though. I like it because it gives sorceries, or like it makes your opponent's sorcery speed. But maybe it is better to be High Fae Trickster. And then maybe just go down a really like less impactful card like the Council of 4. Just like have more of these flash effects, because I feel like your deck just operating on flash is just so important. Unreal. Vidalcan Orrery is fine. I think it's just worse than Leyline of Anticipation and High Fae Trickster. I mean, worse is the wrong word, but you know what I mean. All right, let's find Yordle Boy. Thank you again, Henry. By the way, guys, you might notice on the coffee, the deck review for Sunday is on the 7th, right? So it's not going to be next week. It's going to be the week after next week. So Sunday the 7th is when those are going to be happening. I'm going to be at my dad's wedding this next weekend, so I will not be streaming then. I will be back by Tuesday, though, so the Tuesday thing will still be next week. Okay. So, let's find Yordle Boy. There you are. So, Wilson, Agent of the Shadow Thieves. Death Touch Indestructible. And then has Trample, so it's basically unblockable. Okay, that's cool. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. That's a fun combo. Voltron Win with the Bear. Wilson is my longest running commander deck and my favorite. No tutors that search for any card. Okay. You don't run any, like, you just hate shuffling, I guess. Tend to go off faster than other decks and become the target of the table. When Wilson gets repeatedly targeted, I'm out of the game with no solutions. Well, just, like, you're in green. It's so easy. Yeah, like, so you have, like, a bunch of lures and stuff. Novamont Vampire. Oh, you mean any cards as in, like, an unbounded tutor. I see what you mean. Yes, okay. So I think, personally, I fucking hate the Aether Spark. I think this card sucks. So I would just run so many fucking Tameo safekeepings your eyes water. Dude, let's not do tempting illicit. I have to play my summoning sick creature, and then after that happens, I can then lure onto Wilson. Like, I don't think we're doing this good. I don't think we need any dorks. Or like, if you run one, just run Elves of Deep Shadow. Because Wilson's a 2-drop. Agent of the Shadow Thieves is a 2-drop. So let's just... Okay, I'm fine with all the lure effects. Okay, I don't know if I like you look upon the Tarrasque. Okay, I can believe this card's a fine. I'm not a fan of these cards, no. I just don't like a bunch of +1/+1 counters on Wilson. Like, I think there's better ways to get this guy huge. I like the Tameo safekeepings and the revitalizing repass. Like, I'm cool with that. Elective resilience, or resistance rather, yeah. The cantrip's fine. Good night, Nazum. Okay. I hope I don't see that 1/3-mana enchantment. Okay, good. Yeah. The 1/3-mana enchantment's like, whenever one or more counters are put on a thing, you put twice as many instead. It's like, let's get real. I don't think that's that good. I would think the Terra Symbiosis. Whenever you put one or more +1/+1 counters on a creature you control, draw that many cards. Yeah, Gift of Doom is cool, but I think since I cut all the dorks, it becomes significantly worse. He already has Death Touch. I like this effect. I want more Eternal Thirst. Whenever a creature an opponent control dies, like something horrific happens. Yeah, Bushwhack with the Death Touch commander would definitely be good. Random card from Scryfall. Phyrexian Obliterator. I used to think that card was unbeatable. Whoops. Oh, sorry. I don't like Dryad Arbor. Don't run Dryad Arbor. Never run Dryad Arbor. Ah, kills you, kills you, kills you. Why do you like Dryad Arbor so much? Okay, let's start with whenever a creature dies. Whenever a non-token creature dies. Mimic that ain't bad. What's wrong with Dryad Arbor? What's good with Dryad Arbor? Let me turn the question back on you. Please tell me why you like Dryad Arbor. Whenever another non-token creature dies. I like High Society Hunter. Whenever a non-token creature dies, draw a card. Whenever creature dies, opponent Whoa. That card's sick. Let's do opponent controls. Sangromancer's kind of fun. I think life gain sucks, but like it's kind of funny. Tarion Soulcleaver. Yeah, that's a really good suggestion. I really like the Vigilance. I do not like it even with Green Sun Zenith, chat. I do not put Dryad Arbor in my decks with Green Sun Zenith, mostly because casual is just about explosive plays. And when I look at the Green Sun Zenith in my hand, all I think about is this can be a lot more fucking explosive than a Llanowar Elf. It's just the truth. You're not going to lose the game on turn 3 or 4 like you would in Modern. So playing a turn 1 dork is not that vital. You would rather get your overrun effect. You would rather get your value generator. You'd rather get your Seedborn Muse, right? Like, I don't know. I feel like it's a total waste to just go X is 1 Green Sun or X is 0 Green Sun and then get a Dryad Arbor. And then you just risk drawing the Dryad Arbor, which is just something you never want to fucking do. Like, if you're mana screwed, green sunning for Birds of Paradise is not the most insane thing in the world. Or if you have an 8-drop in your hand and you want a guaranteed cast next turn, that's a reasonable play. I'm saying on turn 1, you don't really want to, like, do that, though. Right? Am I insane? Like, what am I missing? Let's run Defend the Rider. I mean, yeah, it has a place. Yeah, I'm not saying it's a dog shit unplayable card never put in any deck. I'm saying it's not good in Green Sun Zenith decks, generally. I think Unearth is like pretty good in this deck. Normally I'd run like a Chthonian Nightmare, but Unearth seems pretty good. I think a couple Fogs will also do you well. Like, lol, yeah, you can cycle it if you don't need it. Creature. Oh, wait, no. That isn't a Fog. But I feel like a couple Fogs so you can crash out and then block is like, or like, and crash out and then just don't care about creatures at all is like pretty dope. Obscuring Haze, yeah, probably. Okay, we shouldn't have Harmonize in black, I think. We just do like Night's Whisper. I'm also going to add Plaza of Heroes. Ta-da. I really like this card in like these Voltron-y decks where you just hold up so much mana. Once you have your thing, you don't really care about casting more spells. This is like so goated. All right, I'll keep this. Forest. Wilson. Agent of the Shadow Thieves. Die. Oh, you targeted my game object. Defend the writer. Whoa, that's goated. Pow. Oh, overprotect. Does this go into play untapped? Nope, tapped. Hydra's growth. Attack. Take 7. Overprotect. You couldn't remove my Wilson, stupid idiot. Hydra's growth. All right. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seaton's Desire, which I'm questioning more and more by the minute, but +2/+2. 16/16 coming your way. Pass. Whoops, I tapped like a moron. There we go. Oh, that's indestructible, sorry. Ding, lead. Ow, your board's gone. Also, ram through. Pew, blow you up. Feels pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it just curved out pretty nicely. Tons of combat tricks to keep your shit safe. So I think we go down Sangromancer. I don't know. It feels like you're going to take a lot of hits. Yeah, I know. MQRK in YouTube chat says, I mean, the whole Zenith plus Dryad combo, since Zenith can fetch so many vital combo pieces. Are you saying you like Zenith Dryad? Because I don't know if I like that like argument. Like, oh, it can fetch all these big things, so like, why don't you just fetch the big things and just, yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. Yeah, I feel like we need to give Wilson lifelink more often. Just like, do not care. Like, turbo run you over with lifelink. Isn't there a kill spell that gives lifelink? Am I stupid? I thought for sure there was a card that gave a lifelink counter that was just like, chef's kiss. Like it removed something and you got a lifelink counter. Unexpected Fangs, thank you. Okay, it's already in the deck, my bad. Maybe there was just a not lifelink in the deck already. Okay, I didn't like Seaton's Desire. That did nothing that game, and I feel like it's going to do nothing most games. You already have enough lore effects. Shadow Spear, yeah. It's just Shadow Spear. Archenemy's Charmer is also triple black, Quasit. Locks it on Warhammer. I think we're getting a little too expensive once we pay 6 mana for lifelink. All right, you already have all the draw auras. Great. I think this is just good to go, honestly. The playtest I did didn't feel too bad, and I literally just cut all of your mana dorks and added more fucking protection, which I feel like is just the main issue. And then you just give this guy lifelink. You just don't care. I don't like Silent Arbiter. No problem. Insert creative name. Whoops. Hello. So I'm going to run a quick ad break, I think. Yeah, it's not going to be long. It's going to be a 1-minute one. And we'll play a little bit of the game while we do that. And then we'll be back. Hooray. I mean, this is Yogg. Thrain Physician. 4 mana, mentions block. Mentions block is tough. Aether. It's not Aether Barrier. Wall of Aether? What's the fucking wall's name? I think it is Aether Barrier. No! Aether Membrane! Oh, I'm stupid. I should have given it another thought. I'm a fool. Mana value 5. What is like a card that says like can't be blocked? Oh, I'm a fool. I didn't remember Aether Membrane. Mentions choose. I mean, you could just do a charm like Maestro's. Mentions counter. Invert polarity. Mentions block. Nessian Boar. Fucking love that card. Mentions choose is primal command. Mentions choose. Black Market Connections is not it. And Black Market Tycoon isn't it either. And Black Market isn't it either. Fuck, what is it called? Dark Dealings? No. Dark Bargain. No. Darn, I forgot the name of that card. Mentions block. Mana value 4. Or, yeah. Mana value 4 black. Mentions block. Is there any 4 mana black card that can't block? It feels like there would be. It's like some big fucking stupid beater. This is for me. I wonder if the rules text of Decayed is on the object. It works, yeah. Because she mentions Decayed, and Decayed means you can't block. So it's looking at the Oracle text of Decayed, which is hilarious. Yeah, it does consider reminder text. And I finished hard mode. Okay, great. Sauron, the Dark Lord. Are we doing fling? What are we doing? Bracket 3 reanimation, utilizing wheel effect of Sauron and Red's natural looting effects to put things in the grave, then go off. No real restrictions. Deck feels too slow. Seems like it should be going off further. Probably due to the cost of the commander and the inconsistency. Yeah, I was about to say, Sauron the Dark Lord is 6 mana. And guess what happens at 6 mana? The game's almost fucking over. It's like, why are we reanimating? Wait, reanimating? Like, with what fucking creatures? You run 20 creatures in your reanimator deck? And when you reanimate Sauron the Dark Lord, it doesn't do anything, because it's when you cast the spell. Huh? I am very confused about like what's going on. Like, of course it feels bad. Persist doesn't get back most of your big hitter targets. I don't really like Ring Sight. It's probably fine in this deck. I don't like Dark Ritual. Village Rites. Deadly Dispute. I don't like any of these sack to draw effects. Okay. No, I think there's nothing wrong with this deck. Well, there is a lot wrong with this deck list, but I'm saying like the list isn't like the list is as intended by insert creative name. So I'm going to cut most of your ramp. I actually kind of like the relic. And I'll also re-add the talismans. I think once we get past Mind Stone, I'm a little more iffy. All right. Faithless Looting's already in. Sorin's Ransom's already in. Demand Answers is fine. I mean, okay, let's add the big hitters. Valgavoth. What other giant fucks just like completely ruin games of Magic? Archon of Cruelty's fine. It's not like making me jump for joy or anything, but it's definitely fine. Slug Guy Toxrill, yeah, Toxrill the Corrosive. I'm a big fan of that edition. Vein Ripper, you're starting to lose me a little. Jingit. I'm not adding Jingit, I think. I think we've crossed the line. Same name as that. Buried Alive. Jin definitely doesn't do nothing. Jin does too much is what I'm arguing. I don't want you to reanimate Jin at bracket 3. I just don't think that's fun. I don't think you're going to have fun with that. If you would, then please say so and we can add it, but it's your deck. Let's add. Yeah, I'm talking about Core Augur. Nezahal. I think Core Augur is bad. I mean, I think when Core Augur works, it's unfun. And when Core Augur doesn't work, it's also unfun. It's like just like a double whammy. You know what I mean? Paragast, I don't really think I like that much. Because it kind of already implies you have a giant fatty in play. Running Tomb. It's good. It's a good card. Can you swap this shielded whispering one to a readable one? I mean, there's only one shielder that's 7 mana. Also, holy shit, when did this card get so expensive? It's ass. Void Winnower? I like Void Winnower. Villas, I do like Villas. Villas is a very good recommendation. I don't like Sepulchral Primordial as much, simply for the reason that we're cheating shit into play really early, Eurus Best, so we don't really have good things to steal. I think I would rather be on like a Breach the Multiverse. And then like Tainted Indulgence. Maybe like, I don't know about Victimize. It's kind of nice to just go sack my Orc, bring back a big fuck, but do we need more discard? I don't think so. I think I want one more giant monster. What's the theme here? Reanimator. I mean, I do like Archfiend of Despair. Fuck it. 36 lands is too little. I'll probably just cut Mindstone. And we can go up land, cycling, ID Rakdos. This one is Grave Upheaval. Put target creature card from a graveyard on the battlefield under your control against haste. So 6 mana reanimate and against haste, or basically cycling for 2. Maybe then cut Thrill of Possibility for a Ancient Excavation. That allows you to also have another land cycler, and this one also discards, which is very good for you. So we now have, I mean, it's like 37 lands now. And we have cantrips, so I don't like anger. Although anger is kind of cool with buried alive, actually. That's kind of fun. Polluted Delta. No, I'm counting each as one. Because I count land cycling too as one card. As one land, rather. Or half a land. Raucous Theater. Top. Otawara. Pass. Ancient Excavation. Draw a card. Pass. Surveil 1. Draw a card. Next turn. Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards we need another reanimate here. Jesus, $8. No, I like anger. Anger's kind of fun here because you just have so many entomb effects. So just going, imagine buried alive, giant fuck, anger, reanimate one. Like, whoa, yuck. I don't know. I don't think there's a concrete answer to that at Ghost Avian. I think it's just vibe based. Let's just get better black market connections. It just feels like a staple for staple's sake, not because it's like actually good. Swamp. In a vacuum. Valgavoth. Island. I do kind of like Swan Song. Valgavothing all over the place. Blech. What creatures are you sacking to dread return? I don't know. Fucking thin air. Graveyard. Battlefield. Sort. MV. Creature. Gotta be something better than Exhume. I don't like Sign of Darkness. What do you guys see in Sign of Darkness that I don't? Just run Metamorphosis Fanatic. Ooh, yes please. Ooh, up Nazin their ghoul. Oh, Q counterspell, by the way. Yeah, so like, here's my thing. What has Sauron done? And what will Sauron do for you? Yeah, like I don't know. I don't think it's like bad. But anyway, long story short, this is a lot more blisteringly fast, which is what Reanimator has to be in this format. So yeah, there you go. Thank you. Insert creative name. All right, next up we have an Obeka deck. They get a DM from this person going like, oh. Let's see if I have a DM. Can this load, please? I need to look at my Ko-fi DMs. It's not loading, chat. I can't see. Okay, there we go. Okay, no. Do we have the Obeka sender here? Trace? Because they didn't give me the go-ahead to do it without them. And so I really don't feel comfortable doing it without them here. So, next up, Daedalus. So, they said something very strange, Daedalus. They said, and I quote, so I won't be able to make it for the 24th, but I will be around for the 31st. I'm not going to be around for the 31st, pal. This was for today. So I'm going to do it without you. And I hope and pray that that's fine enough for you. Because otherwise we're done for today, and I don't want to be done for today, so. It appears to be a Dovescape deck. So I'll read the blurb. I'd fallen in love with Dovescape as a card and just learned about Guile and their interaction with each other. While asking friends for brewing advice, saying I wanted to lean into birds. Anyway, they told me about Derevi. Okay. So it's a bird deck that's built around Dovescape. I want a stupid deck that gives everyone birds and eventually just gives me stronger birds. I mostly want to focus on using utility creatures over non-creature spells because of this combo, because Dovescape Guile. I want to have non-creature spells to eventually go infinite with my own, with the combo out bracket 3 because of the tutors. I'm not married to Derevi as the commander, as there are way better bird options now. I picked up Choco. I don't really like Choco that much. But, you know, Derevi isn't like the best either, so. Oh, dope. They just didn't give me a link to the deck. Is it in the DMs? So we can't do this. Because they just did not give us a deck link. I read the blurb for nothing. Aha. All right, well, we're out of decks to review, chat. I'm so sorry. Bummer. Well, I guess we'll find someone to raid and end the YouTube stream. Unless we have someone who has a makeup. I know we have one of those out there. But yeah, if you are buying a deck review, buy it for the week that you want it reviewed. And that's it. Because this person bought it for the 24th and it's like, I'm not going to be there the 24th. I'm going to be there the 31st. Get it for the day you're going to get it reviewed on. And it's fine if you're not present. Just write that in the blurb. It's the first question in the deck review. Anyway, make sure to get your deck review through the coffee for not next week, but the 30, but the 7th. Can I make one up? I haven't bought one yet. No, I'm not going to do extras or anything like that, or backlog or whatever. YouTube, thanks for joining us. I will be stopping that